Whew, testing, testing. Damn, this light is bright. But I'm gonna have to get into the video anyways. So what's up, guys? This is BestNet TV. That's me. I'm your host, John, and this is about to be the first video of this channel. So if you guys don't know, I have a second channel. It's John Mondo. Uh, I usually post comedy stuff on that channel, but now been starting to get into like travel content, things like that. So if you if you haven't seen that channel, go check it out now. And if you're from that channel, welcome. You know, hit the subscribe button, all that stuff. And today's gonna be the first video of this channel, and this channel is gonna be primarily about language. Language learning, things like that. Let me see if this is still on. Yeah, language learning, things like that, and just everything about culture, language, etc. So today I'm gonna propose a case to you guys. I'm gonna give you guys 5 reasons. Oh shit, that was hella bright. I'm gonna give you. Ooh, that's clean. Oh snap. But yeah, I had enough playing around. But I'm gonna give you guys 5 reasons why you should learn a language. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm currently learning 4 different languages. I'm learning French. I'm trying to master my French. Spanish. I'm learning Japanese, and I'm learning Vietnamese, and I'm hoping to learn a lot more in the future. So, I'm very motivated to learn these languages, and I want to, kind of share that motivation with, some of the audience, the ones who need that extra push, and so let me get started. So I know a bunch of you guys have been in a situation where, say, for example, you've been in a class and you've had to take a second language. And, the primary goal for that was for you to pass the class, not for you to necessarily learn the language. So that's one thing. That's probably one reason why whatever you learned didn't stick with you. So let me give you a case as to why you need to start learning a language, and you need to start really learning it. All right. So number one is it increases your IQ. Now, for those of you guys who didn't already know this, yeah, it's been proven by scientists that learning a second language increases your cognitive abilities. It increases your ability to be able to make good decisions, etc., etc. And those are really things that come in handy when it comes to life, when it comes to facing adversity, just all around problems in your life with people, etc., etc. So that's something that could really benefit you in the long run. Now, second reason would be you have more job opportunities. So you guys probably already know this, but let's say, for example, you're applying for a corporate job at like a Amazon or something like that. Or say you want to work for customer service. Who do you think they would look for more? Somebody who knows one language, just English, or do you think it would be more beneficial for them to hire somebody who knows English, German, and French? The amount of people you can reach with those languages is so much more. So it's just that just looks so much better on a resume. Even if you get the job and you might not necessarily be using those languages on a day-to-day basis, but it's still something that they look for when it comes to hiring. So that could put you at a really high advantage when it comes to those kind of things. So you should definitely look into something like that. And so let's move on here. The third reason would be to be able to connect with more people. So if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you speak English, obviously. And think about the amount of people in the world that speak English. It's a lot of people, right? But think about the people in the world who only speak Chinese. It's about like something like 1.3, 1.4 billion people. But I don't necessarily know if they only speak Chinese. But, the point kind of is you just be able to connect with that much more people through your language, and there's so many benefits that can come from that. You could make more friends. You could just have more fun. You can learn a lot of things. It just doubles your experience. It just doubles like all kinds of knowledge. Just and that feeling of speaking in another language. That's not your own language. It's just crazy. So damn, this light is really strong. But I really gotta film this video because I got some other stuff I need to do today. So actually, I got to get back to learning some languages. So I'm just gonna film this when I have the chance. So let's keep moving on with that. All right. Number four, which kind of stems off of number three, which is so you can further experience other cultures. Now, if you guys are like me, I really enjoy traveling, and so when I'm going to another country, if I'm just a tourist in another country and I'm just speaking English to people, I'm gonna be put in a different category than somebody who travels to that country and speaks the language. And why? It's because in their heads it's like, oh, this person took time out of their day, out of their life to learn about our culture. That's something that's really honorable. And also it's just easier for you to make friends overseas, make connections, and also kind of uncover the hidden gems of certain places. Like I know personally, like from people who have traveled or from YouTube videos that I've seen, is that, like, say for example, a country like Korea or something. Like if you travel to Korea and Korean, you're going to be put in a different category, and you might even get access to being able to do different things like that are kind of only exclusive to Korean people there, like like going to certain kind of hot springs or like certain kind of clubs, because Korean people and you like know the language. So it just gives you that much more of an advantage over there when you're traveling overseas, and that's something that'll really come in handy as well. Number five is you'll become more confident. I've realized because I've been learning languages independently for about 2-3 months now, right? And the more I talk to people in their language, it's like I feel like I'm bringing something to the conversation. Like my presence in this conversation actually matters in a way. So when, like, for example, you go to like a Vietnamese restaurant or something, and you want to talk to somebody, and you're just talking, you're having a normal conversation in your language, and then you kind of switch it over to their language. It's just like, oh my God, this guy is awesome, right? Like it's just that feeling of like people are just in awe that you, not one, you took the time to learn their language, and two, that you're so good at it. It's just like, it's just amazing. And it makes you more confident, whether it's just talking to normal people, whether it's talking to girls, etc. Like it could mean almost anything. And it's almost as though like you're magnetic. People just gravitated towards you because you've got a skill that not that many people have. So, and I guess number six would be an easier time traveling, which I kind of already mentioned. Just ease, like for example, you're less susceptible to certain kind of scams, like people overcharge you and stuff like that. Sometimes when you get in a cab, people are gonna try to scam you, like, oh, let me get this foreigner, he's never been here before, he doesn't speak the language, so he's an easy target, versus somebody who's not necessarily lived there, but if you speak the language, their impression would be, okay, this guy knows something, he knows a little bit about the culture. He's not as much of an easy target, because a lot of people are going to try to scam you, but a lot of people tend to gravitate towards the easiest victim. So if you know the language, then people are going to try to avoid conflict, so they're not going to, sometimes they still will, but you're just less susceptible to kind of different kinds of scams, and you just have an easier time communicating with hotel staff. Well, whether you want to go on a fun tour guides, things like that, you can communicate with the tour guides. It just makes everything so much easier when it comes to traveling. And me, I love to travel, so that's something that is really important to me. And let me just add a bonus one in here. So the last one is that it's fun. The process of learning a language is just so much fun. Like even though it's kind of hard, like for example, Japanese is kind of what I've been learning full time, and like it's probably one of the hardest languages out there. And although it's hard, sometimes I'll mess up and things like that. I'll mess up on verbs and how to properly conjugate them, but I'm having fun. Like I'm learning something new. And because it's a challenge, like sometimes like even in like video games, you don't want to just go up against like easy like easy mode freaking computer bots like all the time. You want to get better as as you go on. So, and I just want to continue to progress and progress until I'm at a level that I'm satisfied with. So all these conversations you'll have with people, they're just so much more fun. You'll you'll just learn all kinds of things. You'll meet all kinds of people. You'll just it'll just make for a more interesting time on this earth. Just having access to that kind of ability. So I hope this video actually helped you guys, kind of motivated you guys to, start learning some languages out there, because I'm, as of right now, I'm really pumped to be like learning a lot more languages. Like, I want to learn some more Lingala in the future. I want to learn Swahili. I want to learn Russian. I want to learn a lot of languages, but maybe I'll dabble in the other ones a little bit more. But it's just, if you love languages, then I hope this really like got you like, okay, like I need to start studying this. And it's this channel is mostly just going to be about, just as I said, language stuff, etc., etc., everything surrounding language and culture. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, please. That would really help me out right now. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.